Hello, everyone. In a prior recording, I talked about how I made a list of hotels um, for use in a particular event, and then whittled down that list. I did not go into specifics in terms of the hotel and what you can do for yourself to plan for an event in advance. I want to correct it with this recording this morning. So you'll notice on the screen I have the San Antonio Convention Center pulled up on Google Maps. I did this because I was looking for some hotels as part of the example for what I want to discuss. So I checked for a couple there. I found a Marriott Plaza by San Antonio, which I thought was going to be low cost, but it turned out it wasn't. I went over here, found DoubleTree by Hilton, and then a Holiday Inn somewhere over here, which I've now lost on the map since starting up this recording. But anyways, out of those three, I decided to work with the Holiday Inn because this is a perfect example. So, the first thing I did when I came here was I looked at the list of what they have, and I noticed that the um, one king bed in comparison to double beds is the same cost, so I decided to use two double beds because at that rate, you might as well just get a roommate. I mean, there's no price difference anyways. So I clicked on the show rates, and you'll notice that the 146 is actually this right here, IHG Rewards Club Advance Purchase. So that's only if you have that. If you don't have that, then the way you would book and advance is through this right here, which is 155 a night. Now, this is what I want to talk about, is because if you'll notice the book early and save thing, even though it does save you some money, the problem is, look right there, non-refundable rate, deposit required, must book 3 days in advance. So basically what that means is that you are paying for this hotel before you get there. So that to me is not a good deal because there's a bunch of different things that can go wrong. There could be health issues, there could be family emergencies, work a call in at the last minute and say, screw you, you got to come in, you're not going to go to your event, or something along the lines. So all that money that you just put into the hotel is not going to be returned to you. So the safest and smartest thing to do is to go down here to the best flexible rate, which you'll notice in most hotels. Um, some don't have them, but you always double check. So you'll notice under this, even though it's more expensive, it's 172 a night, and then you have to add $10 for breakfast if that's what you want to do. Um, but if you look over here, it does say free cancellation until 6 p.m. local hotel time on January 26, 2017. No deposit required. So that means you do not pay for this hotel before. You only pay for this hotel when you get there, right? So the reason you want to do that for yourself is because let's just say that you are aware of PAX or some of these other events are going on and you don't know if you're going to go. Well, use this as a placeholder. Hotels for major events like PAX get booked up so fast. By the time they get booked up and you're looking for a hotel, like once you know that you're going to go, you'll notice that problem right away, and then you'll be like, oh crap, well, I didn't manage to get a hotel for myself. Well, guess what? You can fix that problem year round if you do this system, because the second you book here, whichever hotel it is, in this case Holiday Inn, will send you a code. This hotel room will be yours until it is canceled. So right then and there, that's what you want to do because you check to see which date you have to work with. In this case, it's the 26th, and that's the day you have to cancel. So there you go, problem solved. That's how you book in advance, and that's how you reserve a room for yourself, just so you don't um, end up not having a good hotel for yourself during these events. I would like to deviate just a little bit with this recording and talk about airfare. Generally speaking, airfare will save you more on the ticket if you book within 6 months of the day that you want to depart. most people can't do that. So in that event, um, they do have the exact same system where you can do a book early and save or flexible rate. The flexible rate will always be at least 3 times the cost of the book early and save on airfare. So I did check for PAX cost from LAX, which is Los Angeles International, and the cost for book early and save would have been 300. The cost for flexible would have been about 1,000. So that may not be the most efficient system. You may also want to check other airline carriers, um, you know, as it gets closer and as you know that it's possible. But yeah, that is all I have. So hopefully this will help you be smarter about planning for events. Thanks for listening.